All right, good afternoon or early morning, whatever you want to call it today. Um, Doing a quick review. Everybody knows how, on a grease guns. This is my first electric grease gun I've ever had. And there's a lot of videos on them on how to use them. Okay, you don't need to know that. Or if you're an adult, you know how to use a grease gun. What I like about it and what I don't like about it. Um, I like the batteries on the Milwaukee. I'm probably going to start switching over to Milwaukee over DeWalt. Um, uh, I really like the really long hose for that it comes with the gun because I can sit on my combine and grease out of position. What I don't like about it, every tube you'll get this air, you'll start sucking this air pocket. I don't think the tool is refined. This is my second or third case of grease since Christmas when I got it. And I don't like leaving that 5% of a tube of a grease. I've tried running it fast. I've tried running it slow. When you go to purge the air, this is the tricky part nobody tells you about. You have the plunger fully pulled out. On the other side, you have to push that little black button there on the front. You need to hold that down and then shove the piston ram in as fast as you can. That purges your air, and you're going to lose some grease there. It's messy. I just finally figured that out. So I grew up on grease guns. I probably use 3 to 5 cases of grease a year. The best manual grease gun on the market is the John Deere dual piston. I have the normal fitting and I've got the quick latch. The problem is the quick latch doesn't fit into some of the stuff like my skid loader fittings, and you're just you dump a lot of grease on this. The other failure of the Milwaukee is it doesn't like the cold weather. I run 3% moly grease, the black graphite stuff, on the farm equipment because you need a certain amount of graphite and clay in the grease or you're going to be really good at changing bearings, and I've done that before and that sucks. So today's end of July. I've had it for 7 months now. I got it for Christmas. The battery life is exceptional. It's a M18 5 amp battery. I'm probably going to be switching over to Milwaukee. I got a little DeWalt chainsaw. I got a 1/4 inch DeWalt impact driver and a 1/4 inch drill. And my brother's got probably 20 DeWalts up at the other place. The only other manual grease gun that I've seen that's better is a company called All Might. And mine, I pitched after I got about 5 years on it. These John Deere's, I get about 2 years. The junk ones you buy at Harbor Freight or TSC, you get maybe a year at most, maybe 9. And these manual ones, I can run them completely clean. I have no grease left over in the tubes. Those are a superior grease gun over the electric ones. Your electric ones, they give you speed, but they don't give you the efficiency. I try to run mine on the slow setting on continuous pumps. This 3 pumps, 5 pumps, it doesn't cut it. So, anyways, it's a nice grease gun. Other than that, for the person that doesn't use them every day. So you guys have a blessed day.